Just a quick video to explain this mod I did on this LP120 turntable. So this is what it would normally look like. I've since taken this out, but this would be sitting there. This is your preamp for when you're using the USB output to your computer. It gives you this preamp because you're not running through your amplifier. And let me trace that signal path for you. It would come out from your stylus, go through this circuit with just connection, no resistors or capacitors there. It would go down this gray wire, goes in right here, right and left, and ground. Goes through all these capacitors and or resistors. I think they're capacitors. And then it would come out here. You can see it says right out, left out. You see all this stuff it goes through. So even when you're bypassed, you're still running through all of this. And that equals out to a load on the stylus. And to your ears, that means a loss of high-end clarity. So I took this out, and now you can trace the signal path coming straight from the stylus into the circuit board, running through nothing, down the gray wire. Here's where I spliced it into the RCA wire, going straight out, just like a good old-fashioned record player, out to your RCA jacks. And there was a ground in this circuit, so I went ahead, all this is ground here, I went ahead and made a separate ground wire, which I think this, I would have preferred that this turntable had this anyways. So there's that, and now you can hook that up to the ground on your amplifier. Easy. It's going to sound better. Oh, by the way, I'm also trying to address a lot of you that have this turntable. This right here is the anti-skate. If I turn the anti-skate from below, you see that black thing moving back and forth, making contact with this brass pin right here that's connected to your tone arm. So this is supposed to act as kind of something to kind of catch your tone arm. And the problem with this anti-skate mechanism is that the spring is too long and doesn't have enough tension. So I'm hoping this will work. I cut off a little piece of a zip tie. I just glued it onto, that's what is underneath that glue right there. It's drying right now, super glue. So the anti-skate was a skinny little black thing, and now it's a little bit more towards that brass pin. So hopefully it'll catch it sooner, which is kind of the same as putting in a new tighter spring. I don't really want to, I'd have to take all this off to get to that, and if this doesn't work then I'll have to do that. But I also noticed that this pin was bent in this direction, so I've now bent it. It's now straight. Maybe you can see that, but it's straight up and down now. So hopefully that will help as well. Stay tuned.